Large cup of mountain blend with 1 cream and 6 sugars.
Me, here.
Thank you. You need to take it easy with that sugar.
I know.
But don't take it easy in that meeting this morning.
Excuse me, what?
When you're up there asking about assets at the Division of Assets meeting, bring up the account in the Cayman Islands.
Wait, what account in the Cayman Islands?
Just look. I can help. Who's next?
Well, okay, if you say so. Olive, on the Davidson's case, I need you to look for assets in either of their names in the Cayman Islands.
I hate these, Trevor. They can get ugly.
Well, you ought to know, Arch.
Ah, touché.
I think I have an idea. Let me do this, at least at the beginning.
Gladly. These things are a pain in my backside anyway. Shh, oh, here they come. Good morning. I'm going to let my associate handle this to start.
Before we get started, I wanted to ask where you two went for your honeymoon.
The Cayman Islands. Are you looking for honeymoon ideas?
No, we went to Tongolia. Anyway, when you were there, did you by chance open a bank account?
Yes, to get a better exchange rate on our money.
And not to funnel joint assets into a bank account controlled solely by you, right? Assets sent once a month like clockwork for the past 6 years.
Shouldn't you be doing this, Davis?
I think he's doing fine.
Sorry, Cap. We'll get this bird running as soon as we can. Hang her out.
Amazing woman!
I came to see if I could help with a fire.
Well, can you inhale and take a truck of water into your lungs and spit it out on the fire?
Kind of gross. And no, I don't think I can do that. Why?
We might be able to contain this fire if we can get water on it in the next few minutes. But the local water scooper has a busted engine.
If I might suggest something.
Yes?
If you fly low over the fire at your highest rate of speed, the resultant vacuum should extinguish the blaze.
That might work.
Who are you anyway?
Just a concerned citizen.
You don't sound like you're from around here.
Yeah, I travel. Here she comes.
It's out! She did it! High five!
I don't really do that.
So, today was like the 3rd time I've seen this woman. I thought they just looked alike, but now I think they're the same person.
That is very odd, Trevor.
If you think that's odd. Maddie, a man has shown up for me and my friend that dresses in red and blue.
That could be a security problem. Here comes the hostess.
Welcome to Capaldi's. How many in your party?
4.
That's her!
Your waiter will take you to your table.
Follow me, please.
Amazing Grace. That's him.
My Amazing Woman, Season 4, Episode 8, My Amazing Trip Through Time.
Hold it right there.
You too, lady. Who are you and what's going on?
And if you know what's good for you, you'd better talk, since you know what I can do.
Remind me never to make you mad.
Same.
Professor, the real hostess will be coming to in 47 seconds.
Look, we'll explain all of this to you, but we can't do it here. If the 4 of you would go back to your house, we'll tell you there.
You know where we live?
Does this surprise you?
21 seconds.
Just go. We'll meet you there. Got to run.
Well, there aren't any odd cars in the neighborhood.
Well, maybe they were picked up by the authorities.
It would serve them right.
Guys, something is happening.
Where did those shower stools come from? And why do you have shower stools in your living room?
Tell me, have you had your wedding yet?
Not yet. Why?
Ah, good. We've made it here in time.
In time? For what?
How did you get in here?
And how did you get away from the restaurant?
Restaurant?
Capaldi's?
Catherine?
Recording it now. Capaldi's restaurant.
So, before we begin, what else do you know about us?
Excuse me?
What have we done with you before now?
Well, you helped me put out a fire. And you had me pick up a fare at the airport.
And you served me coffee, and you told me about a client who was hiding assets, and you kept a bike from running into me at the park, and you picked up my papers at the courthouse. Why are you recording this?
It's for our to-do list. We'll have to do all of this later.
Later?
Yes, see, we're only just meeting you now.
The showerheads? They're actually taking on steam engines.
That's correct, Dr. Gregory.
I've seen these theorized, but never actually made.
Why do you have accordions in your showers?
To anchor the posts.
Posts?
Perambulators of space-time.
Guys, these are apparently working personal time machines.
Space-time machines, but yes.
Well, time machine implies movement in space.
Save it for later, dear.
I'm Professor Ian Finity, and this is Catherine Sladen, a graduate assistant at the University of the Northeastern Semi-Hemisphere.
Go, Unesh.
I will be credited as the inventor of time travel, but I'm more the discoverer of it, specifically in Catherine's storage unit.
Okay. Assuming I believe any of this, Professor Infinity, why are you here?
To prevent the mangling of the timeline. Someone is going back and changing time, at least according to the timestream computer.
Who would want to do that?
My boss.
We showed our Chancellor, Anthony Delgado, the time machine after the professor repaired it.
We took him to all of the time hotspots. The extinction meteor, the moon landing, the Cleveland Cavaliers winning the NBA championship.
But he started thinking we were taking the mickey out of him, and while we were at a faculty pep rally.
Hence the cheerleader's outfit she's wearing.
He took one of the posts and came back to wreck time, to prove this was all malarkey.
So he went to your wedding and caused the wearings to break up.
How'd he do that?
After the disaster at the wedding, he told you what Anna Kat has been hiding from you.
There's a disaster at our wedding?
You're hiding something?
I'm not hiding it, but I'll tell you once we get this sorted out.
He's going to 2 other points in time to try to keep the 2 of you from even marrying.
Why us?
We'll explain once we get to those points. I need you to come with me and Trevor to go with Catherine.
What do we do?
We need you to keep watch over the anchors.
Anchors?
Yes, the accordions, as you called them. If they're not in the space-time machine, and if they're set properly, they can pull the time machine back to a specific time.
We've set all 3 to bring us back about an hour from now.
In the meantime, you'll need to keep Mr. Watkins from messing with them.
And the Chancellor's posts will arrive first, so if you would detain him until we're back.
Gladly.
Now, if you, Anna Kat, will join me in here.
This is a little cozy.
Well, it is smaller on the inside.
And if you'll join me, oh, Grandad.
I'm not that old.
To me, you are.
Is this for real?
I guess we'll find out in an hour. Gin?
The card game or the drink?
Both. At least for me.
Over there, look. It's you and Trevor.
It is.
So, do you remember this day?
I think I do. It was when Trevor was taking a rideshare every day to try to find me. I think this might be the day I gave him my number.
Correct.
You knew?
Well, it was what the book said. But I wanted to be sure.
What book?
You and Trevor did one of those memorial books, so your great-grandchildren and future generations would get to know you. It's a really great idea.
Who is that running up?
It's the Chancellor.
So, I was wondering if you would...
Sorry, miss, I need to go.
Well, I was just...
Now! There's $1,000 bonus if you go right now.
But...
Go. I have to catch my flight.
He didn't get my number. What are we going to do?
Let me think.
Wait a minute. Do you have a stick of gum?
Yes, I do.
How about a pen?
We don't write anymore.
I still have my purse from the restaurant. Aha! Be right back. Trevor Waring?
Oh, it's you. Anna Kat, right?
Yes. You forgot something. Here.
But I don't chew gum. And where did you go? And weren't you wearing something else before?
Hey, I'm sorry. Can I have that gum? My ears hurt on the plane.
Sure.
Thanks. But I think this is for you.
A gum wrapper?
A phone number.
Back. He has my number.
Oh, I'm so glad my brilliant plan worked.
So, you said you'd explain why your chancellor is going after us.
Ah, yes, okay. If you and Trevor break up or never meet, then you don't have children.
So I can get pregnant?
And if you don't have children, then time travel never happens.
I don't follow.
Well, you see, I found the time machine in Catherine's parents' effects. Catherine is a future descendant of the two of you. If you don't have kids, then she doesn't exist and poof, no more time travel.
And no more Catherine.
So our wedding is a disaster.
I'm pretty sure what he said was that our wedding had a disaster. Are you having second thoughts?
Maybe a little? About the wedding, not about marrying you. Although I do have some worries about marriage itself.
How so?
I know that you love me and I love you, but I also know that love isn't enough.
No, it's not. But it is essential. It's love that makes you tolerate some things and make changes to the other things that make everything work.
Because my parents weren't married and my mother died so young, the main role model for marriage I had were Anna Banana's parents, and you can see where that might frighten me.
Well, what I've learned from my family is that every relationship is unique. We won't become Adrian and Richard, or Anna Kat and Trevor.
Good thing, because I'm not giving up heels for anyone.
Oh, hi.
Aren't you supposed to knock?
They knew I was coming over. I just need some baking powder. Do you know where Anna Kat keeps it?
As a matter of fact, I do. Let me get it.
Oh, an accordion. Who plays?
I think Trevor is trying to learn.
I can give him lessons. That's a really odd sound for an accordion.
It's one I designed.
How about I play Lady of Spain, I Adore You?
No. I have a bit of a headache. Here.
Maybe Sur le Pont. That's French.
Please, no.
Some other time, then.
Yes, some other time.
Have a good night.
You lost all color when he said that French song.
Would you want to hear Lenny in French?
And what did you call him again?
Professor Infinity. That's his name, isn't it?
Well, it is now. I rather like that for a time traveller.
That's enough. Baker, go run 10 laps. Waring, what was it this time?
He was defending the Smith boy, who's been put upon by Baker and McCoy.
Coach, I was acting as a good Samaritan.
Save your Philadelphia lawyering, Waring. I've covered for you the other times. This time I'm going to have to send you to Vice Principal McGann's office.
I know I'm just a teaching assistant, but maybe you should give him one more chance and just have him run laps with Baker.
He's trying to keep you from the principal's office.
Yeah, but I don't remember why. I'm pretty sure I went, though.
Okay. Then let's...
You can't keep violating the fighting policy, Delgado. Sorry this had to happen to you on your first day, but my hands are tied.
Indeed they are. Hi, I'm Trevor's Uncle Donald.
I can see the resemblance.
Do I have to call my brother Fred? I insist that he go to the vice principal's office.
And I demand that he stay.
Demand?
I'll take him, Coach. He's on the way to cheer practice. Come on, Trevor.
Bring him back.
He's my nephew. You're pretty.
Thank you. Let's go in.
Vice Principal McGann,
Do you know who I am?
Annabelle Huntington Wentworth, but that doesn't mean that I don't need Anna's parents to enroll your granddaughter. She's even prettier than you.
Really? Sorry to interrupt, but Coach Tennant sent Trevor here for fighting.
If you'll excuse me, I have to deal with a disciplinary issue.
Come along, Anna Catherine.
If you end up coming to my school, maybe we could be friends.
Anna Catherine would never spend time with the likes of you.
T.A. Delgado got away.
That's okay. I think we've fixed things. Let's go.
Why are you smiling?
It's a family thing. You wouldn't understand.
Gin.
But I thought...
Wait. This isn't you, Nash.
No, it isn't.
Where am I?
Don't you mean when?
In time travel, the question implies both.
Egad, 2 of them.
If this is another trick of Finity's.
Chancellor, you know it's not. You've known it worked all along. What you've been trying to do is prevent it.
If anyone should be a time traveler, it should be a professor of history such as myself and not a glorified mechanic.
You know full well that I'm a professor of physics with a minor in engineering.
And I'm a graduate student in history.
Well, I'm getting out of here.
Not so fast.
The legends were right. You really are super fast and strong.
A little bit.
You think that's something? Try this. Amulet, handcuffs.
You didn't tell me you could do that.
Don't go getting any ideas.
Too late.
Professor Infinity, I'll drive home this unit and you take him back in the one from my parents.
Right. We'll come back for the 3rd one later. Come along, Chancellor.
We gone? Good. We're coming down.
Say what?
We had to wait until we left before we came down from upstairs. We've come back for the 3rd time machine.
Didn't want to disrupt the time stream and destroy the universe and all that sort of thing.
So there's another time machine here?
Yes, your guest bathroom does look a bit odd with 2 shower stalls in it, though.
I can imagine.
I'll just pilot this one back to...
I forgot to ask for yeast.
Lenny's coming.
Quick, get in, Catherine.
Bye, family.
Bye.
What does she mean by family?
I'll tell you later. I promise.
So, Catherine is a future descendant of you and me?
Right. At least, that's what Professor Finnerty said.
I like Professor Infinity better.
What is it with you and Maddie and using wrong names?
I have something in common with Madison. Ugh. What I'd like to know is, where did our family line get a time machine from?
Amazing Grace! They got it from us.
Say what now?
Catherine and the professor came back in a time machine to take back the other time machine. But they left the time machine they came back in our guest bathroom.
So, that old time machine the Chancellor was in is the new time machine they came back in. But how is it possible? That would mean that time travel invented itself?
It's making my head hurt. But at least all this means I have good news to tell you.
Yeah, how about that?
Right. You have always wanted kids, right?
Yes, 8.
Well, I wasn't sure if we were going to have any. I've been checking with Dr. Johnson, and she's looking for a way to allow me to get pregnant.
So that's what you've been hiding from me.
Not hiding. I didn't want to tell you before I knew what was going on. But now that I know we have descendants, I figured I could tell you.
Okay, but just because we have descendants doesn't mean you can have kids.
I don't follow.
We didn't exactly DNA test Catherine. I mean, we could have adopted kids and she would biologically be descended from them, not us.
I hadn't thought of that.
And I hadn't thought that we had a time machine in our bathroom. So we're even.
Would you be mad if we couldn't make a baby?
Mad? No. But even if we can't, I'd still like to keep on trying.
Oh.
Good. You're already here, Olive. I have wanted to talk to you.
Me?
Yes. Trevor spoke to you about your outfits lately, right?
Yes. I do hope you find this one acceptable.
I do. It's been my experience that when a woman changes her style radically, there's been something going on, and I just wanted to know if you were okay.
That's very sweet of you to ask.
Well, despite what you might hear around here, I do care about my employees.
Trust me, Archibald, I am better than I have ever been. In fact, I feel like a whole new woman.
You've been listening to Season 4, Episode 8 of My Amazing Woman, titled My Amazing Trip Through Time, starring AJ Cruz as Trevor and Araceli Gauthier as Anna Kat, guest starring Sally Swift as Catherine Slayton, and John Kennard as Professor Infinity, featuring Sophie Flack as Madison, Nicole Piera as Olive, Frank Guglielmelli as Lenny, Ken Halloran as Craig, and David Robbins as Arch, with Kyle Wilson as Chancellor Delgado, Linda Nair as the deposed spouse, Jacob Slatter as the water drop pilot and the vice principal, Rick Steele as the fire captain and the gym teacher, Gary Michelli as the fellow traveler, Nancy O'Fallon as Grandma Annabelle, and James C. Taylor as your narrator. This episode was produced and written by James with script continuity from Ken. It was voice directed by Nicole with dialogue editing, sound mastering, and original music by James. Sound effects are from freesound.org. This is a production of Hey Daddy Audio, an affiliation with Time Well Electronic Recording Productions, copyright 2025 by James C. Taylor, all rights reserved. This is a work of fiction. Names, characters, businesses, events, and the incidents are the products of the author's peculiar imagination. Any resemblance to actual persons living or dead or actual events is purely coincidental.